The CDC releases new guidance for people isolating with COVID-19 and for those who were exposed to the virus. 2 News reporter Riley Phillips joins us live to break down these changes announced just hours ago.
Yes, Brooke, the CDC released new guidelines for those who were isolating with COVID-19 and for those who were exposed to COVID-19. The recent surge in COVID-19 cases is influencing some changes to guidelines recommended by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The CDC released new guidance Monday saying people who test positive for COVID-19, regardless of vaccination status, only need to isolate for 5 days instead of 10. If you still don't have any symptoms at the end of the 5 days, you can return to normal, but you must wear a mask. Officials believe there is enough evidence that shows people are most contagious 2 days before and 3 days after symptoms begin. The guidelines start to differ for people who are exposed to COVID-19. Under the new recommendations by the CDC, only those who received their booster shots can skip quarantine. Everyone else, even those with their initial doses of the vaccine, will need to quarantine for 5 days. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky released a statement following the updated guidance saying, quote, "The Omicron variant is spreading quickly and has the potential to impact all facets of our society. CDC's updated recommendations for isolation and quarantine balance what we know about the spread of the virus and the protection provided by vaccination and booster doses. These updates ensure people can safely continue their daily lives. Prevention is our best option. Get vaccinated, get boosted, wear a mask in public indoor settings and areas of substantial and high community transmission, and take a test before you gather." We also spoke with Dr. Roberto Colon on 5 on 2 on how these changes will help the workforce.
The reason why we are modifying some of these is to be able to balance that safety and being able to return to work. And it's going to have a very beneficial impact in healthcare workers, allowing us to be able to get back to work sooner and reducing the workforce limitations.
But the biggest piece of these new guidelines is mask wearing. Even if you're allowed to leave quarantine, the CDC is still recommending you wear masks for several days after. Live in Kettering, Riley Phillips, 2 News working for you.